Square.
Watch Spinny.
Yep, and disarm him when you can. Good job. Kill Skull first. And you just kill these guys. No particular order.
He called us slack-jawed daffodils.
It's amazing.
We're obviously pansies.
Am doing me an offend.
Such much offend. Such outrage.
Yes.
Wow.
My
All
sister.
right. Kill Square. Pick up the ads if you're a tanky type. We've got one ad running free here. Triangle.
Kill pile.
Let's get these ads down.
Diamond back here as well.
Get Diamond. After Skull, X. Get ready for more ads like that. Pick up Skull Skeleton.
Is that interruptible?
No.
I don't think so.
'Cause that's one-shotting clothies.
Right, like they are pretty darn scary. That's why I said, tanky types. But yeah, it's just one of those ones. I think we'll have to be more on the ball. It didn't seem like they spawned from him either. It seemed like they spawned
Yeah, it was like
around
targeted.
the room.
He's targeted or something, yeah.
So I saw a Death Knight Captain charge No Mercy. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, the Death Chill Servant did me 9K. Triple.
Well, I think
The-
Centric learned a lesson.
Yeah, I was taking the little guys. They weren't hitting for nothing. Or is the servant the little guys or the big guy?
Are you referring to like the ads? There's like the little skeleton
Yeah.
ads.
What are the ads?
They spawn from the Death
Yep.
Knights. So
What are the name of them?
Servant, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, well then they shit on me. So yeah.
They hit like a truck. So be ready. I guess we might need tanks to pick those up. So our tanks are already going to have a target, but if you don't already have a target, just be on your toes for Skull. If he does that, just be ready to try to pick them up. And it spawns, I think, 4 of them or so. So you might need to like whirlwind or cleave or something.
We're not having issues here, so I'll do that.
Okay, awesome. All right. It look like we're good to go again, so let's keep pulling. Killing Skull first. X also fears.
It was the captain, right?
Captains are spin to win. They summon from Death Knights.
Okay.
X next.
Dude.
Yeah, there's little guys up. Let's get those down, the ads.
Great minds.
And square. Spin out.
We can move in.
just so everyone knows, I'm recording a video of this for Jeremy, so think twice before sending insults about Jeremy to me by whisper.
Alright, on your go. Kill Skull first. X. And square.
Whoops, I accidentally muted myself.
Thought it was peaceful in here.
So I'm recording this for Jeremy because he wanted to watch. So just in case, everyone should not send me the normal whispers insulting Jeremy today.
Oh, the boss is gonna make everyone do reviews.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
No, he just wants to watch.
Kill Skull. Square. Alright. And then the next one we'll probably also want to pull up here are those two horsemen that pat around down there tonight, so
Mhm.
everybody can just sort of spread out and hang out up here.
Yeah, hold on a sec. Dismissing the pet.
The best part
These
is
guys,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say they just do the AoE curse, so it'll just be a little bit of overall raid damage. Go ahead, Strong.
I was just gonna say the best part is I'm not sure I'm recording my own audio, so he's gonna have no idea why people just started shit talking him.
Incoming. We're gonna kill Skull first.
Spread out.
Yeah, spread them out a little bit. They do a cleave.
They do a thing.
Kill X.
Judy.
Keep healing. Still got the curse. And I think the next ones, I think we should be able to head down there and I think rush around the corner, or do you think we should
Do
pull
they
one more
do
up?
they fear?
I don't think so.
The Cavaliers do a death coil. Probably want a
right.
second tank ready to taunt if necessary on those.
Okay. I think these next foreseeable ones are single single Cavalier packs. So let's have Taco, I guess, backup, or whoever's marked Jandor or Taco, whoever has the mark on the Cavalier, just be ready to pick him up if he death coils the tank.
Ready?
We pulling these guys up top night, or do you want us down here?
Let's pull them around the corner up top.
Okie dokie. We'll do one more around the top. So everybody spread out up here as we were.
Here we
You can
go.
go ahead and pull. Yeah. Killing Skull first. Little guys just do a threat drop, so be careful, be ready to taunt them. Alright, and just pick one of the little guys and kill him.
Now we're safe to go down. Plenty of room. You don't like, help me, save me.
Yeah, no.
What did she say on the other time? Is it free?
Free real estate.
Alright, same deal with these. Pull when you're ready. Killing Skull first.
Do not scooch to the away from the stairs. You've got that 4-pack.
Alright, clean up the little guys. Get some reses going. Did they just drop aggro and start hitting healers, or what happened?
Evidently, mage goes flat.
Ah, yes.
I
Having
got
played a
smacked
mage.
by the warrior.
Ah, yes. Am familiar with that feeling.
Oh, I just realized Mithril's on Mithril.
Mithril is on Mithril.
Plot twist.
I feel like you'll probably die about the same amount, though.
Probably.
It doesn't really matter which one.
Since we're later in content, wouldn't it be thorium?
I would. Pull when you're ready, Knight.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
sorry, lady. We already died a few times.
I was just about to say that.
Rip. You know the drill. Kill Skull. And the little guys. Next one will be the scariest pack here, so we'll just, I think the key is to spread these guys out. You can range their curse, so they're not all like stacking curses on us at once, so just like pull one over by the stairs, one kind of off to the left here, and one in the middle.
Be aware
You
there
say
are.
curse, is this something that mages can do?
No.
It's not an
They're
actual
not-
curse. It's
Yeah,
just
it's not technically a curse.
I got you.
So anybody who dies a lot, if you stand on top of those boxes, they can't hit you.
So shouldn't we all stand on top of the boxes?
No, they'll evade. But healers,
I beg to differ. I was standing on top of the box when I got smacked.
I was on
All right,
when I
Get ready, guys. Yeah,
Hold on.
follow,
Should we
Square.
split pull?
yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's kill Square first. If you have a bunch of stacks on you before you go to the next one, you can go ahead and let them drop. Kill X.
You can outrange that.
Guys, outrange it. A lot of you are taking way too much damage.
And Skull
Somebody taunt
after
off me,
X.
please.
Whoever tanked Square, if you can pick it up.
Well, that works too.
Alright, let's get some reses going. And yeah, just how the melee can range it, or like, wait for their stacks to drop off. If you're range, just, and you're getting hit by that curse, try to back up a little bit.
It wasn't
Yeah.
quite far away. The middle tank had stacks coming in from all three of them.
Right. We have, for future reference, not only spread those out, but also whoever the tank is on the first one who dies should pick it up from the last tank, so that way the last tank doesn't get too many stacks, because I had like 8.
These are all good notes, so things moving forward, we can do that. For example, healers on the right side one can stand up on the stairs and range it, and Just make sure we give ourselves ample amount of space. Alright, these guys do a charge, so just kind of spread out so you're not all in a line or in a group. Any people they run through, they damage. Other than that, pretty much kill them, so just spread out a bit so you're not standing on each other.
Try and make sure someone
Kill
isn't
skull.
in front of you.
Yes, degens. Kill X. Yeah, something to note too, Degens asked a good question. We're not just clearing these for the heck of it. These will pull on Raz if you don't clear out this area.
Pull the right side
Mm-hmm.
so you don't. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You just nuke these guys down in no particular order.
If you tank those with your back facing to the raid, you can taunt them before they can get to the raid.
Alright, same thing with these ones, just spread out a little bit. Watch getting too close to the other stables. Let's kill Skull first. X.
And full left.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
I think we can summon Harzer now.
Kill Skull.
Combat.
And kill X.
Four pull.
Mm-hmm.
On you.
Harja here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's kill Skull.
Only
And
been in
X.
here half an hour and I've already bopped you 4 times, Lukey. You gotta be more careful.
Clear comms.
Thon's gotta go. He's got an emergency AFK.
Alright, I think we are clear here to Vesuvius, so this is the part where I turn it over to Lukey here.
Yeah,
you
and
want
I
me to
actually read
repeat
if you
anything,
stand on
or-
top. I think we'll be good. I did hear if you stand on top of these crates back here, where I'm currently at,
Can we mark it?
go to
Okay,
go to
star.
star. Yeah, I heard if you're up there and I have a bad pull, you'll be out of combat. So might as well try it. It's close enough.
Do you need me up there or should I be closer?
You can stay back so you don't chain it.
You want soulstone on you or wait until after the pull?
Might as well soulstone me.
Do you?
We should have tanks up there ready to pick up the other guys and healers too.
I'm going to call it
Right.
out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get the first mind soothe up, and then I will tell you to get in position. That decreases by chance a bad pull by half. So as soon as the first mind soothe hits, I will tell you to get in position. And by the time I get a mind control off, you will all be in position.
Can I Myth, are you gonna not Myth, Beth, are you gonna go through the new positioning?
Which are you referring to?
For the understudies on the side.
So we're going to have the understudies on the right, but the tanks should have their back to Vesuvius, so that they're all pointing towards Vesuvius.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, so this is a caveat. So in addition to how like the direction you're facing them, like here, if I'm the understudy, you know, I'm facing Lukey, he wants to face me. So
I'm
when you
one
mind
too.
control, you run him right down to the corner. But in addition to that, we're going to try to line them up in order. So essentially, like form a line next to each other, and it'll kind of create a queue. So like the priests can mind control the closest one should be the one that doesn't have a debuff
So
on
for
it.
example, Veth gets mind controlled, Veth walk off. I'm gonna move into here. So you're just gonna stray slightly down the ramp. And also if the ranged cannot go in front of me when I'm on the ramp. Because what people did last week was that when they were stepping in and out off the wall, they were blocking my view of the understudies with their bodies. So you have to be just up the wall from me, trying not to block my view of the understudies.
Yeah, so the tanks are Taco, Jandor, Civic for this week. Gave each of you one healer, DC, Ali, Zan. So you guys will be healing our understudy tanks. Something to note is, so like, say I was released, Lukey releases the first understudy, he's going to come running back. Whichever tank doesn't have somebody at the time picks up that understudy, move him to the back of the line because he's going to have the debuff. So, you know, let's say we have it lined up X square triangle. So X will be the first one that gets mind controlled. After Lukey has released, so Taco, you'll be up, and the understudy's going to come running back. You're going to grab him and move him back to the back of the line. So the new line will be square in front, triangle in the middle, X in the back.
And if it gets mixed up, if you get all confused, just call out which target you're on that doesn't have the mind control buff. So if you're on star or whatever, or X, say no buff on X.
Just to be clear, the front of the line is the lowest on the ramp, right?
Yes, correct.
But it can, guys, it can get all messed up because if there's a failed mine, if there's an early break, it's all going to get screwed up. So it's going to be on Trace and I to make sure there's not a debuff on. So just do your best, but don't stress about it. We don't need more people talking. So more people talking means more people wiping. So we really need to keep the comms clear, though.
Great point. So the only people talking are Lukey, myself calling disrupting shouts, and Trace when they're communicating. So
and tanks remember, right, your assignments X, square, and triangle are only on the pole. You're going to be on completely different ones within 30 seconds. So right, so Trace is probably going to pull one of the three off you. Who knows who it is, right? Whoever gets their one pulled off is then in the first instance going to become circle. So the assignments that Veth gave you for tanks, that's just for the initial pull.
Right. Also, just a side note, Degen's pointed out the disrupting shout is a physical ability. So if you get caught out and you're about to get hit by disrupting shout, you can pop a lip and it should save you. So just a note to casters on that one.
All right. Strong, you good?
Yep, all good.
All right. We ready?
One final reminder, don't damage the understudies. Our damage is all going to be on Skull. So I don't want any dots, any sunders, no demos, nothing like that on the ads. And a reminder for healers, you're going to be healing the mind-controlled target. So I'm going to post the macro once again. Just make sure you know who you're healing.
May want to dismiss that, Pat.
So Degen, Alethea, Pause, I think is Flawn back. They're
No,
not.
I don't believe so.
But yeah, I mean, I think I basically just have all the healers that aren't DC, Ellie, and Zan. You're on the MC target. So Degen, Alethea, Pause, Tira, Glendor. Just pump as many heals as you can into the target and keep it up. And be ready for the switches when Lukey and Trace call them out. It's a good reminder, put Amplify Magic on the mind-controlled target, so any mage that wants to throw that up. Alright, I think we're good. Turn it over to you, Lukey.
Alright, I'll let you know when to come in. In.
Heals on circle. Once it's in position, that is.
In. Trace, take over. Let me know when you got him.
Shout in 4.
Got him.
On the wall.
Ending in 5.
Circle's loose.
Got him.
Shout in 6. On the wall.
Ending in 5. Got him, Trace?
Taunt only just came up. Got it now.
You got him, Trace?
Yep, got him.
Shout in 5. On the wall.
Ending.
Stay on him, Trace.
Yep.
Got him.
Shout in 6. Be extra careful. He's out of position. On the wall. On the wall.
Leave him on me, Trace. Leave him on me.
He's gonna go down.
Shield wall's up again.
Shout in 6. On the wall. On the wall.
Take him in 5, Trace. Take him.
I'm out. I got broken.
I'll grab him.
Yep, just hang on. Anybody can hold him for a sec. Shield wall, maybe.
Shout.
On the wall.
Square's loose.
Do we have any tank for square?
Need a tank on the boss.
I'll come tank square.
Triangle's
Where's-
not on
where-
the boss.
It's out. Shout.
On the wall. Looks like if you can get to the safe spot, you might want to do that now.
I'm dead. I mind controlled that one, Lukey, and I think I was just on it too long and it kicked me out.
Yeah, he broke on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do
You
that.
have you have your MC gear on. I mean, your hit gear on, right?
Yeah, yeah. I just had it like I had him ready in position when you said I've got it, and I think I was just mind controlling for too long. I only had 20 seconds left when.
Yeah, don't do the double
Nova.
shield wall thing again if you have to, unless you absolutely have to, because that's why that ran out.
Well, it
Well, it didn't
happened
run
because
out,
Trace
I
didn't
broke-
have him.
Yeah. No, I had him. I was there. You said not to do it. You were way far in too, so I had to run in to taunt him. I think the understudy got out of position.
If you're in the room, I think you're gonna have to release and run back, like where if you're like about where the understudies stand. So if you're kind of up like where like the DPSs. If we have anybody up with like a soul stone, they can res you.
Oh, Flown is logging. I hope everything is okay.
Sorry to hear that, Flown. Take care.
That's okay. We had the mind controls that time. We had it much more under control. It was a lot easier. It was just once that guy broke, I didn't have one to pick up.
There's one more thing that's screwed up. You tell the warriors to be in a line, but you are going from right to left instead of left to right.
I'm not going to follow your line. That's not how I do it. So you guys, I don't do it that way. Trace does it, but I don't.
As long as you keep the ones with the debuffs on them in the back, that's all that matters.
I don't think the warriors know whether they have that debuff or not.
Once it gets, like, the mind control breaks from the boss, just bring it to the back. That's all you need to do.
Okay, which direction would be the back?
Top of the ramp.
Okay.
AKA the one that should be have the debuff off of it should always be the closest one.
Guys, we absolutely had that. There was nothing wrong with our strategy that time. It was just a simple, I had that mind control run, and not run out. It didn't run out. I just had him break from it. So we know how to correct. It's fine.
Yeah, it was a really good attempt. You know, we had a good entry, all that stuff. Did we get confirmation? Did anybody survive in the safe spot?
No.
Nope. They
Well, that's
seemed to have
unfortunate.
de-aggroed on me when I was on top of those boxes over here in the corner.
Well, we
but then
brought them
eventually
back.
they just one
Yeah,
shot.
no, everybody ran back to you, Brad, dragging them back with them. So.
Maybe you could still get hit by the destruction shout as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good point Hydra brought up. Pause, can you put Fairy Fire on all the bosses today?
Yeah. Sure.
Thanks.
Normally MIDI does.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good attempt. I think we just do the same thing. You know, it's just more practice and everything. So just a little bit of building chaos. You know, a little bit clunky the way mind control works in classic. So you know, we just gotta bear with it a bit. Everybody's doing an awesome job though.
You want to collapse down to 7 groups, Beth?
Yeah, I'll take a look at that while we're getting buffed up here. All right. Got a few more buffs to go.
Other than DBM, if he doesn't emote, is there a way to know that he cast the destruction shot?
I've been watching DBM. I don't know if he yells or anything.
If you see a mana user suddenly die, that's a pretty good indicator.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to not be that guy though.
Who's going to be the first mind control target so I can try to get Amplify Magic on him right away?
Circle.
Circle, thank you.
Okay, and then we can get back up here on the box just for the pull, so that way we're back far enough in case Mind Soothe is scuffed or something. We don't wipe on that. Fingers crossed. Let's get up here and get in position, and then whenever Lukey's ready, he can call that. Everything looks good, so on you, Lukey.
Myth. There we go.
Go.
Shout in 8. On the wall.
Grab him, Trace. Grab him, Trace.
Yep, got him.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him. Ending in 3.
Got him.
Shout in 5. On the wall, on the wall.
Five seconds. Got him.
Yep.
Shout in 5. On the wall, on the wall.
And ending in 5.
They're both debuffed. Gotta stay on him, Trace.
Yep.
Big heels on square. Shout in 8.
I'll shield wall.
Shield wall again.
On the wall, on the wall.
Yep. Heels on square.
I'll pick him up as soon as you're done.
Ending.
Got him.
Shout in 5. On the wall, on the wall.
Square's loose.
5 seconds on wall.
Shout over.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Shout in 5. On the wall.
Ending in 3.
Got him.
Shout out.
Shout over.
He's a little out of position. Be extra careful with positioning.
They're all debuffed.
On the wall, on the wall. Burn him.
Pick one up.
Good job, guys. Nice.
Kill dudes.
Gotta kill the understudies still.
I'll wait till.
Release him.
Okay.
Ooh, a splinter.
Easy peasy.
Very nice.
Belt too. Not bad.
Congratulations, Portal.
The skeleton's on the
Number
floor.
2.
Say that that's a lie.
Good job, guys.
The ruins over here on the left of the little ring area.
We don't have a scroll to thaw it with.
Okay.
Just for heads up, next stop will be Spider Quarter, so once we've collected ourselves, we can head over that direction.
sorry for the end. He kept trying to peek his head out there, and I didn't want the healers to get burned.
So is this the entire? That's that whole wing. There's nothing
No,
else
no.
here.
There's two others.
Okay.
There's
That's the
two
first
others.
I was gonna say,
one.
that seems awfully quick.
Gothic comes after this guy, and then Four Horsemen's at the end. Four Horsemen's really the last gate before we get to Saffron and Kel'Thuzad.
Oh, speaking of the Saffron fight, do we have like a plan to farm? I was reading where you can farm the portals with smaller groups, like during the week and stuff.
The short answer is yes.
If there's any way I can help with that, let me know.
I'll probably be posting stuff about that in the general Discord channel.
Absolutely, I'll keep an eye on it.
You can also, the runes have come down to about $100 each. You can also, if you have, not that we all have spare gold, but if you do, when you start seeing them drop to like 75, that's a good price to buy them at.
They can be farmed solo by rogues and stuff. I expect them to come down to 50 in the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Just, so no one does my mistake, you can actually run into the spider quarter quite a ways. I was about to yell at you, Vethis.
Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention. What?
Yeah, I forgot the trash was down in here.
Yeah,
I
just strolling into some spiders. Now, I don't know how it looks post Farolina, so everybody just be careful. I don't know how much despawn.
So just that one pack in the corner that we had to kill twice, that was the only pack that despawned. Jeremy and I ran in here.
Nice, it cleared out basically the cave.
Well, unless it's, I don't know, it wasn't there when we came through.
So I think for the stuff from here to max night, I think you can use those same 5 marks. I don't think there's any like the large amount of spider packs like we saw before. Like I think it should be 5 or under. So this standard macro should be the same, except Flawn was the dedicated healer on Taco. So I don't know, do we want to put like Myth or somebody, whoever wants to take Taco as a primary healer can do so.
I should be able to handle it.
There's also 5 spiders here, so Taco, if you could also grab Triangle, please. They shouldn't hit too hard. I mean, these are the guys we were doubling up on before as well. They're just the ones that do the curse. So mages and druid also remove curses. The big guy just does a little bit of extra damage and maybe a cleave. He doesn't do anything too crazy, so. Doing a ready check to see if we're all here. Alright, looks like we're all here and ready to go, so let's get tanks up front and center. Let's go ahead and pull.
What's our target on the pull?
Let's kill Skull first.
Alright. Single or AoE?
We can AoE. Yeah, these guys shouldn't be too dangerous. AoE and cleave them.
Decurse, please.
Loose?
Got Triangle loose if any tank can pick them up. Oh no, sorry, Taka's got them.
I have them both.
Alright, burn down these guys, no particular order, just get them down.
I'm taking Triangle off you, Taco. As soon as I get a not resist.
How does it feel tanking those guys? They don't hit too hard, do they?
The Tomb Horror hits pretty hard, the spiders don't.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, in the future we may even consider just like AoE taunting there, the little spiders and have somebody just take the big one or something along those lines.
Oh, we can try it again with this next one.
Yeah, let's do the same thing, just keep them relatively grouped up. They don't do any, the little guys don't do any cleaves or anything, so they can just try to AoE them down. If you're not an AoE type person, just focus Skull though. Let's go ahead and pull when you're ready. Just a reminder, remove curses.
Could we get the tank macro once more?
Sure thing. So there's a triangle in there, but I think I've just manually called out Taco was taking the extra one.
Who's taking phones, please?
Myth.
Okay. It's... Huh.
So this room, we're back to kind of a non-spidery type trash. These ghouls do an enrage, so we don't want to cleave or AoE them down. We're probably going to want to single target them. The spirit in the center just does the same thing the shades do in DK Quarter, Shadow Bolt volleys, and spooky ghosts. We don't have a lot of wiggle room in here, but I think if casters just stand back, we should be able to pull them up here and tank them up here. Just make sure you're not down the stairs or on the stairs. You want to be up here on the top.
Cleanse diseases.
Yeah, cleanse disease is important as well.
Here we go.
We're going to kill Skull first.
They're stunnable.
Yeah, if you can get a stun off when they enrage, that's super helpful. Kill X. So stun now. Kill Moon. And swim. Nothing super exciting, just yeah, people can take their own initiative to stun those when possible. Hammer of Justice, kidney shot, that kind of thing.
Excuse me. Do we have the invisible padding spirits from Doom? Or is that till the ramp?
I don't remember exactly how they come into play in this part.
Oh, you're smarter hunter than I am.
Wow.
Do we have C invisibility on any warlocks?
Yeah, I gave her detect.
The problem with this room is the Gargs on the stairs. They're scary.
I think I'm just going to pull the shade back. They do that.
Okay.
They're doing a semicircle behind him.
I have a detect undead up. What am I looking for the invisible one?
Kill Skull. He is stunnable, it looks like. See, that's why I got messed up in the other quarter. These ones you can stun, but the other ones, the shades, you can't. Alright, I guess we'll just move into this room cautiously as well. If you're in comms, just yell out if like a random ghost pops out of anywhere. Let's cautiously move down onto the front of this front part of this circle, though.
Lukey, am I misremembering or transposing something from Wrath onto here with the shades?
Could the rogues just run up and if one pops, just vanish?
Yeah, I mean, we can check this room. After we kill these ghouls, you know, we should have pretty much the run of this room here.
Yeah, and those gargoyles, Pat, they're really annoying. So, yeah. So the answer is no. You just have to watch the left in this room.
Well, according to the detect undead ability, I only see 4 plagued ghouls in this whole room.
You can't see the stealth. You ready?
Tanks get ready, incoming. Kill Skull.
I mean, I've done it,
Kill
No Mercy,
X afterwards.
but what I've, unless I'm using it wrong, what I've discovered with Track Hidden is that it pretty much doesn't even show them until it's a moot point anyway because they're within aggro range.
Square.
Yeah.
Moot. Alright, these two acolytes. They do an arcane explosion and a shadow bolt volley. I believe their shadow bolt volley can be interrupted, so let's just get a couple rogues on each just for kicking. Demona and Az, how about you do X, and me and Hydra will do Skull for kicking. I believe it's the shadow bolt volley.
These guys don't like to move, which is why you can aggro the gargoyles.
Ah, that's fun.
I would pull them back, like way into the other room.
I will.
You can line of sight them outside the room if you want, but otherwise you just need to make sure they get pulled back from the gargoyles.
Are they buddy pull, Skull and X?
Yes.
They should be, yes. If everybody wants to come back here to like star, that way, just in case they are doing like a shadow bolt volley or something, if we can get them just any ways into this room, it should help a little bit. So just be on the back end of this circle to give us some breathing room.
Here they come.
Alright, kill Skull.
He either dodged my kick or was immune to it.
I think he's immune. Let's just burn him down. Kill X next.
Doesn't seem to hurt as much as some of the other ones.
For the future, their arcane explosion is pretty big. We either want to stack them up and cleave them, or spread them out a little bit more than that.
Good to know. Alright, these Gargs are pretty scary. We got to basically pull them way back, so we want to do the same thing. We want to pull them into this room, and since they pat near the other ones, we're going to want to be back a ways, so... They do a poison volley that damages everybody, and it puts a debuff on you that can't be removed. So basically we got to kill 2 of them, wait for that to fade, and then do the next pair. Let's be ready for raid damage. And we gotta kill them one at a time too. At 30%, they try to heal themselves, so they really gotta burn them down. Kill Skull.
Fairy Fire.
Burn them down, kill Skull. Alright, X now.
It's on Civic now.
Burn them down, burn them down. Alright, keep healing, keep healing.
Pop your aspect of the leaf hunters.
Will do when I'm alive.
What the hell is that called? Wild. Aspect of the wild.
Aspect of the leaf works.
Oh, right. So I guess, yeah, one thing to note, maybe if we tank them together, because I think the volley goes out to everybody no matter what. So as long as, if they're closer together, we might be able to get some cleave damage going. Just like Rogue's blade flurrying and stuff like that.
You can range them, but you have to take one into the far corner, Beth. Like basically in that corner towards, you got to basically have them almost the entire way across the circle.
Let's give that a shot. And
Can you-
I can
can
do
you-
a tank swap with Taco.
Can you actually tank it around the corner from where they are now?
No,
Line of
because
sight- line of sight them?
well, these you can, but the first one you can't. The pat.
Right.
Well,
If we get on the right side by the wall over here.
ranging them would
Take
work,
one.
I guess, as long as we have somebody to tank swap whoever is the one that we're not currently on, and then we're going to have to wait for the debuff to drop off before going to the other one, or it kind of eliminates the purpose of splitting them up, so we'll just have to be wary of that. Let's give it a shot. Pull one way back and leave one up there.
But you really, I mean, you got to get all the way on the side if it's going to work. Like you got to get everybody on the far side.
Well, let's kill Skull.
Like this far back where I am?
Range, you're going to want to come closer to us at Skull.
Yeah, the range is all getting hit because unless you're on the
you guys should be the
field
whole way
on the other
back
one.
here, guys. Hunters, priests, I see you guys standing there. Move back here. Move back here. It's not over. Stay here. Stay here.
Wait.
Everybody come back here. DPS range. Everybody, nobody's listening. You're going to wipe us. Everybody back here. Wait for your debuff to drop.
Wait till it drops and you get some heal up.
Alright. Whenever your debuff's off, head in. Let us know if you need a tank swap.
Somebody heal Taco. Mithril's heading out.
Go ahead and pull taunt Jandor.
I still have the debuff. Can somebody else taunt? Otherwise, I'll take it.
Civic, Yonko, any of you?
I got it.
It's on Yonko.
Get ready to burn it. Burn, burn, burn. Alright, not bad. That worked better. You know, it's the first time doing that. A lot less deaths. We get the gist of what's going on now, so we'll just do it that way in the future.
Are those the only gargoyles? We're gonna do more.
They're the only ones in here, I believe, but we'll run into more like that elsewhere. Plague and Construct both. End of Construct, I believe. Or sorry, End of DK Quarter has a few, and Plague has like 6 or 8.
I would like to try something with my pet for the shades.
Sure.
Once the spiders decide to.
Right. So these spiders here, these are the charging kind, so spread out. We got tons of room in here. Nobody should be stacked on top of each other. So range healers spread out, disperse.
Are they coming all? Are they gonna turn around?
Let's go ahead and might as well
they
pull
come in
them.
here.
Little nature resist helps on these, so go ahead and pop some. Kill Skull. Good job spreading out, guys. It helped big time. Alright, you wanted to try something, Knight?
Mm-hmm.
You still looking for the invisible guys? I don't remember seeing anything about invisible guys in here, so.
And they might not be here. It might be a leftover from Wrath that I'm thinking. Nope, don't see any.
Better to be safe than sorry, you know. We'll know for.
Jumpy.
Right, be
I
careful
suggest
getting.
everybody move back.
Why is that?
The same issue with these two guys. You need to pull them back, and either everybody's all the way up, or we're doing a long pull. You have to decide which of the two.
Well, I think you can. All right. Guess we're.
Sorry, raid leader. What would you like me to do, sir?
Everybody else is calling the shots now. It's okay. No, it's okay. Let's do a long pull.
Line of sight if it's a long pull.
That means everyone.
LOS around these pillars.
Yonko, get out of line of
all
sight.
these guys do the
Carolina.
shadow bolt volley. You don't want to be getting hit by that. Good job. Let's kill Skull. Range spread out a bit now so you don't get hit by the arcane explosion. Kill X. Alright, 2 more stalking spiders, same thing, spread out. nothing special about them. We'll just pick them up, burn them down. Just don't be stacked up or you'll die to the charge. Let's kill Skull. And X. I think we should be good to move up. I'll come up here and take a peek.
Yeah, I can't. They're undead packs, looks like.
Yeah, it's just 2 more of those ghoul packs doing the semicircle and another shade in the middle, so.
Want me to pull them down in the ramp?
Yeah, let's pull them down into the room so we don't have LOS issues.
Well.
They do a weird pad or something.
Are we gonna fight these on the ramp or back in the room?
Looks like we're pretty much all set up here on the ramp, so let's just take them on the ramp here. Shouldn't be any LOS issues here. Kill Skull. Stun if you can. Then kill X. Moon. And square. Doing the same thing, got 1 more pack of ghouls and a shade. Just hang out here on the ramp. Let's kill Moon. Skull. X. Square.
Reminder that we want to primarily single target DPS, not AoE these guys.
Okay, my bad.
Alright, everybody to the top of the stairs here. I think we can just come into the room and smash this guy. We don't want any LOS. Everybody should be up here on the top platform, not on the ramp.
He's coming. Oh, Lord.
Get up here and get him. Get him.
Oh, Lord.
This one is stunnable, reminder.
We almost wiped.
Oh, ooh. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh. Wow, 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 wow.
That's a nice shield. That's actually a lot of armor on that shield.
Man, for PvP, I'd hate you forever.
Alright, for these guys, what we can do is we can use the, we can LOS at the top of the ramp here. You can kind of be around the corner. You can LOS here. Put a star on me so you get the idea. You can use either one of these pillars. So let's just pull them to this half of the room. I'm not sure if there's anything padding over there or whatnot.
I do not see anything padding yet.
Okay. So this is just being extra careful, but yeah, in the future, we may just be able to just charge onto them and kill them. Like Jandor said, spread them out so we're not doubling up on arcane explosion damage. And let's nuke down Skull when it gets here.
Yonko, get behind the wall.
Get Skull. Might want to drag X away. If you need health, don't jump on X right away. Alright, not bad. But yeah, since there's no pats, it must be those spiders go like the whole way down through there. So in the future, as long as we have all the spiders down, we'll just kill them, you know, in place.
Ooh, dogs.
I don't think we need to kill those next guys. I think we can just go up into the room here.
Yeah, that's the actual other quarter through that arch.
That's a dancing guy.
Alright, so what we're going to do is here, you're going to go up this spider web to the side. I'll ping it here on the map, so just be careful. Just hug the side so we don't pull those guys. And once you get to the top, just hold there. Don't go too far into the room or anything. We've arrived
we haven't seen before.
at one big ass spider.
Look at that thing.
Look at that dog. So
I want to pet it.
yeah, this is Myth's kind of boss here. But yeah, this is Maxina. I don't know how to say the name correctly. This is the final boss in the Spider Wing. Does a couple main abilities. First off, we'll talk about positioning here. What I'd like us to do is we're gonna hug the wall where I'm pinging and kind of go around the circle in a clockwise motion and end about where I'm pinging now. From there, we'll run in and the tank will turn her around because she does a frontal cone. So basically, at any point, we never want to be in front. So that's that's pretty much all the positioning you need to know for the fight. For abilities, she does a cocoon. So every so often, 3 people are going to get yanked out of the raid and stuck to the wall. You'll see some webbing kind of up on the wall behind where we'll be standing. That's where they get stuck. They take a damage tick until people get them out. So melee can't get to them, so it's ranged responsibility to, whenever people are stuck, to get them off the wall. Otherwise, they'll just take damage until they die. Yeah, Trace. Will do. So another thing, we need to keep Abolish Poison up at all times on the boss, so pause, I think that'll be you. It's a 2-phase fight, as in there's everything she does in phase 1, and then there's an enrage at 30%, so I'm considering that phase 2. That's where, you know, we got to burn her down. So since there is a berserk phase, we want to save our cooldowns for the 30%. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Degen made a good point. So the cocoons, when people get webbed to the wall, they're going to be taking the damage and everything. Ranged is going to have to like turn around, target the cocoons on the wall, and actually damage them. So cast shadow bolts, fireballs, you know, whatever you got to do as a range to get them off the wall as fast as possible.
Can they bop out of it?
I don't know. It's a good question. For science, you can go ahead and try if you get up there.
Veth, I may have misheard you. Did you say keep Abolish Poison up on the boss?
Sorry, not on the boss. On the tank who's tanking the boss.
Okay.
Good clarification. We don't want to give her any buffs. We're going to enter from the left, Jandor. So yeah, everybody can go in, and we'll kind of all end together as a group where I'm pinging now, and then you should be able to run in from there and run straight through her to turn her around.
Okay.
That's how I've seen people doing it. It seems to work out pretty well.
Question.
Sure, go for it.
The webbing's all around the back of the room or the front of the room. Where is it?
Yep. It's kind of so like the room's a big circle. The webbing where people that get cocooned, they fly up onto the wall. So they'll be kind of like above our level. They'll be up vertically onto the wall. And
But it's going to be all around the room.
I think the way it works is she knocks you directly back into the wall that your back is to. So as long as we're coming in off of that wall, you should end up on the closest wall to us. So they should all be within range. You shouldn't have to like run all over the room to get people down. Unless anybody's seen a video that's contrary to that. But besides Cocoon, the other main thing she does, besides her kind of like core ability, is she summons spiders on the boss. So when they spawn, we're going to need to get those down. So range, since you guys have powerful AoE, it'll kind of be the rhythm will be you'll be getting people off the wall, then you're going to be killing the little spiders, then back onto the boss. It'll kind of follow like that cycle. Melee, you're going to be pretty much on the boss the entire time. If there's like little spiders in the melee group, go ahead and take them out. Lukey, greater nature protection for the cocoon. Is that what you're...
Correct. Yeah, it's nature damage, so it gives a big buffer to get people out.
Right, so yeah, if you want a little extra survivability, if you don't have a greater one, go ahead and pop a small one that's still, like 5 or 6 ticks you're going to prevent, which is, significant. The cocoons have a decent amount of health, so it'll take a few casts to get you off the wall. I believe people who are on the wall can be healed, but, we don't want to tax our healers, more than is necessary. Yes, Trace, we're going to have you in the 8 of 8. So, I haven't quite got to the core ability. So the big sticker on this fight is every X time, I believe it's 40 or 50 seconds, the boss does an ability called Web Spray. For that, everybody in the entire raid is stunned for 10 seconds. You can't do anything. You can't heal, you can't damage, you can't do anything. And that includes the tanks, right? So basically what we got to do is we have to keep the tank alive for 10 seconds during the web spray. So for that, we need shields, HOTS on the tank. So as part of the macro, I'm going to have people specifically assigned to doing those roles. So 5 seconds before web spray goes off, you got to be getting ready to do your thing. So I'm going to have Trace in 8 for 8 tier 2 to get the bonus renew off of doing a greater heal. And then I'll have another priest doing the regular max rank priest hot. We can have Alethea do a power word shield, and then pause. You're going to have to put up your biggest hot on the tank as well. And that's pretty much if tank survives, good. If tank doesn't survive, probably wipe. We can do expose armor and fairy fire for this fight as well. So I'll go ahead and post the macro here. See who's doing what.
Should tank save defensive cooldowns for the wrap?
Yep. So good point. So for the first one, I already talked to Jandor about this fight a little bit earlier. So how about we do you as the main tank for this one? I have to do a little bit more research. Can anybody clarify? Can the main tank be webbed?
Thrown on the wall?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Okay, I don't think so either. Initially, I was worried about that, so I was going to have 2 tanks, but I think we can get away with 1. But other tanks, if you want to be up there in aggro at the end, you might be able to, if Jandor, for example, dies during the web phase, if you can then accelerate ahead in aggro and, pick it back up, then, we might be able to salvage it, so.
We might want Taco to open just because if Taco goes down, I have an easier time keeping up with his threat than he does with mine.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable with everything there then, Taco?
Yes.
Awesome.
Sorry, I was typing at the same time.
No problem. Okie dokie. So that means everybody stay below Taco in aggro, and Jandor, yeah, just be ready to jump in at a moment's notice, just because of the nature of the way web spray works. So, yeah. We're going to do Alethea's doing the shield, Paw's doing his hots, and Trace, you're doing the you're doing the tier 2 hot. And I need one more. Okay, are you going to do the priest hot as well, Trace? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I can do both.
Okay, so it's a tight timing. We just have to make sure it's about 2 to 3 seconds before web spray goes off. Paladins, if you're feeling frisky, it's not much, but I think you can put Blessing of Sacrifice on the tank to alleviate a little bit of damage. I'm not sure if that will kill you or how significant that is, but that might be something you can experiment with.
Sure thing.
That would be DC who would want to do that because he's on south.
Okie dokie. So yeah, DC, if you want to, right before web spray goes off, throw up a Blessing of Sacrifice on the tank. You'll take a little bit of damage as well. I'm not sure if it's capped at something.
Much.
Yeah.
It's 55 per hit. It's minimal.
Right. So that's just we're talking nitty gritty details here, right? That's not something super significant, but
so Maxna's a beast and not undead. So do not be wearing your undead stuff.
Good call. And do note, she only has 1.5 million health. This is 500,000 less than Oro, so as long as mechanically we're doing everything we need to do, this shouldn't be an overly long fight. It's just the key is getting the people off the wall from the cocoons and surviving web spray.
Hey, Lukey, should we be dotting the shit out of this guy or not?
Yeah. Let's do 2 corruptions. So pick out of the 3 of you, 2 of you do corruptions, please.
And DPS should be saving our cooldowns for the enrage phase at the end, correct?
Yes. She enrages at 30%. And notes for the tank, right? So if you have a life-giving gem on you, you can pop that right before a web spray goes off. Then a subsequent web spray you can do last stand. But your shield wall, you want to save your shield wall for the enrage phase, because if we get webbed up during that, you'll die right away without 10 seconds of heal, so you'll need the shield wall for that. So I don't want to diminish this boss. We've seen bosses in here are complicated, regardless of their health pool. They're mechanically more intense, they do more damage, so this is going to be no walk in the park. This boss is seriously difficult, so go in and be focused. So just taking it down from the top, we're going to be entering here. We're going to hug the wall till about here, and then from there Taco will run straight through the boss to turn him around. Everybody will be damaging. Don't pull aggro. Then range DPS, you're just watching for cocoon. I'll call it out, get the people off the wall. Then DPS down any spiders running around, AoE them down as possible. Then back on the boss. Thank you, Strong. All right. I know that was a lot of this big information dump. We're gonna get that with new bosses. So I'm gonna do ready check to see if anybody has any questions, positioning, abilities, stuff like that. All right. Looks like we're good to go. So be on your toes. We should be able to go in and hug the wall in order to avoid pulling. So let's try to get it in position here.
Oh god, she's getting bigger.
That's a big ass spider.
Ugly too.
Yeah. So this is about, you can get an idea. Here's about where we're going to be positioned. We'll move in a little bit from here to be in range, because the boss will come towards us a little bit, but Taco will run straight through, turn her around, and then we open up once. In fact, we'll do it. Taco, you let us know when you're ready for DPS, just so we don't pull aggro and turn around and get wiped by a cone of poison.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll go ahead and give us a pull timer.
He had a pretty small aggro range.
You good for threat?
Yes.
There went some people.
Gnome's web.
Get the people off the
Ping
wall.
the map where you're webbed.
Spiderling spawning soon.
Web spray in 10.
Who else is webbed?
Spiders.
Spiderlings
Gnome.
are.
Diamond.
Can I get Yonko and Civic to help pick up spiderlings off of healers?
We are all wrapped.
Right. So Jandor pick up after
Taco
Taco.
down.
Yeah. DPS focus on spiders. Jandor pick up bot.
If you're webbed on the wall, you're going to have to ping.
There's 3 directly behind you guys.
Track.
I'm dead, so
Spiderling spawning. AoE the spiders.
Web spray in 5.
Seconds. Get your hots up.
Uh-oh.
Yep, all good. Let's wipe it up. I think my DBM was not calling out the cocoon, so that threw me off a bit. Sorry about the folks on the late calls on those, so I think moving forward, we might need somebody to be watching for those and just to mark them up on the wall.
Marks aren't going to help. It's as far as visibility goes, they're too far up. The map pings really do help. As soon as you're wrapped, just ping the map at your location, and that's going to be.
I'm not sure on the aggro radius of the boss too. I know it's kind of small. You can probably get rezzed if you're kind of up near the wall, but if you're kind of close to Maxina, you might need to run back in.
I think a cocoon team might not be a bad idea.
The limfac on a cocoon team sometimes is how spread out on that 180 the web wraps can be. We got lucky on the second or third go around to get them next to each other, but you could have one at where I ping the map here, and you could have another well out of range of that.
Would it be worth having all the range just stacked so they all get webbed in the same place?
I don't know how that mechanic works. Does it just web you directly behind yourself, or does it web randomly?
It should web you directly behind yourself, so if you're like facing towards the boss from where we run in, it should knock you straight back.
Then yeah.
Right, but if you turn though to take care of the little spiders, there's a problem.
Right. Ideally, I think what we need to do is, for those, if we can, we might need a mage a little bit closer, the mage is a little bit farther forward, and maybe be ready with Frost Nova. I think if we can Frost Nova them on their way in, because they start out all bunched up together. In fact, it's a great opportunity for sappers and everything as well. They spawn directly under her, versus something like Oro, where they spawn all over the place.
Yeah, I definitely think it would help if we had the mages up close.
So, in fact, actually, mages could just like stack. There's, you could stack kind of. I don't want to say directly where melee is, because you're going to want to be in range to be able to, get people off the wall as well. So, but you want to be farther forward than the rest of people. You know, like warlocks and hunters, you should be able to, like, you know, just stay pretty far back away. You know.
I'm sorry if I missed it, but is there a range on the spray that hits the whole raid? Is it possible to LOS it and have a heal come in?
No.
Nope. Yeah, that's the kind of the gimmick for this fight is that web spray just stuns everybody no matter what.
I think it would help for everybody to stand directly on top of each other so that AoE can effectively deal with the spiders rather than spreading out like we always do.
Yeah, I mean, for this fight, it doesn't hurt. If she turns around and sprays us with venom, you know, we're dead anyhow. So, yeah, I mean, warlocks, hunters, healers, if you guys all want to just stack together, that'll definitely help the AoE situation.
Also, when we're getting close to the web spray, if people could not throw up their hots, I don't know what rank you have, but I couldn't at one point renew Taco, and then right before I managed to get one off, which I think stopped him from dying a lot. But I'll try and watch all the cooldowns and just be responsible for the renew and the greater heal on this one particular part of the fight, because if he doesn't have that on him or it wears off or someone's using for some reason, like, I mean, I'm using rank 10, so I don't know why it would not go on, but maybe there was a small cooldown on it because I got it up like seconds later. But just try and
Yeah, that's fair. So, yeah, like the only priest that should be throwing up hots then will be Trace for this fight, and you can take care of the ones right before the web spray goes off. With that being said, I'll put Alethea. You can be in charge of the shields, so you'll shield up Taco or, you know, Jandor, case B, right before that web spray goes off. And it was a bit
Trace your 3/3 improve renew. I didn't think you were.
I'm looking now. Yep, 3/3.
Okay.
Overall, it was a pretty good first attempt. You know, we just sort of went in, saw how the fight worked. I think positioning and everything went well. There's a few tweaks we can make here, so we'll go in and give it another shot here. This time we'll do a tight stack. Knight's already got a star on her, so you guys, you know, Knight, if you want, you can be responsible of kind of picking where the ranged and healers are standing.
Sure.
Unless, I guess, what's the
Honestly, if we can get the heals with the mages with them, that'll cover. And those spiders are going to probably beeline for heals.
Right. So I think as long as the mages are with the heals, then if the spiders do come out, and if we're all stacked together, they should stay grouped. And then you can Frost Nova there.
Yeah, the limfec on me is that I will be ranging, as in running around in the back to find web targets, and I don't want that to confuse somebody further on in the fight.
Okie dokie. Oh, we can put somebody on like a healer. How about like Trace?
Yeah.
Do you mind having it on you?
On what?
Just a marking for like a general position for people to stack.
Yep, that's fine.
Okie dokie. So stars on Trace. If you're a healer or ranged DPS, you want to be stacked on there. Melee are already going to be naturally stacked. Like Knight said, ping for cocoons. There should be no pinging except unless there's a cocoon on the wall. So, you know, ranged DPS, that's your responsibility to get those down. And ranged DPS, it'll be also your responsibility to kill the spiders after they get Frost Nova'd. So just
Nice
AoE them
DCing.
down. Okie dokie. Hey, there's Rick.
Can someone see me jumping?
Yep. Yes.
Oh, maybe I'm.
Let's get Rick in here.
There we go.
Okay, and you know, the usual stuff, expose, fairy fire can stay up on the boss. Other than that, I'll try to give more of a heads up for web spray. It was a little bit chaotic on that previously. I'll give you more of a heads up, so sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to do Ray check, see if there's any other questions or concerns after that attempt. Or if we're ready to go give it another shot.
RJ is attuned, Beth.
He is attuned? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get him in
I'll
here.
tell him to
Maybe,
head up.
yeah, after this attempt we can get him in here. You know, I think he'll have to zone in or whatever. Alright, let's go get into position. Alright, about here looks good.
Are we stacking on star?
Seat. Melee will be, you know, obviously charging in, but, you know, Star will move forward. You know, I guess to be in range of healing the tank, even though you won't be healing the tank right away, but, you know, just make sure you're in range of everything, but be as close to Star as possible. That should be the general, you know, place where ranged is. You know, you don't want to be moving out too far. Yes, Trace. I just, you know, I don't want there to be a huge discrepancy between the people who are healing tanks and all the other healers and everything. Okie dokie. Just as a refresher, I did, yes, degens, one sec. So the priest hots and stuff is going on by Trace. Alethea's throwing up the shield, and obviously our only druid here is going to be doing the druid hots. I'm also going to put a moon on Alethea here, since she's one of the tank heals. So that should help you, Trace, as far as the positioning goes. Like, you know, you'll know she'll be in range of healing Taco. Alright, let's give this another whirl. I'm going to throw up a pull timer. Save your pings for when you're cocooned.
Let us know when to go, Tuck.
You guys are good.
I saw some cocoons up. Get to the pings. Spiders in 5. Spiderlings up. Mages get ready. Web spray incoming. Get your hots up.
I'm gonna go down.
It's on
And then
Jandor.
drops.
Finish off the spiderlings.
I'm on the wall.
So we need another priest. Spiderlings inbound.
I'm not getting. I
Myth,
died.
you'll go ahead and do the healer hots. Get hots up now. Hots on Jandor. Shield on Jandor.
Oh man.
Alright, let's run back towards the wall so people can get rezzed here. We're gonna have to wipe it up. Our tanks are down here. If you died like kind of right on top of Max, you're probably gonna have to run back. Although what we could do is we could try to res those people. Just everybody else can be out of the room. So I don't think she'll pull out of the room, if anybody can confirm.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
So one time when I was first learning this fight, we had to have healers in the back healing the people that were webbed up in the wall.
I mean, I can do specific assignments for that, but I mean, it's kind of as it comes, right? You know.
I would just just a suggestion. I would put one healer at like, a certain clock and another one at a certain clock and then another one just far enough that like I didn't get a single heal and I didn't get out of the cocoon at all. So it just might help, until someone can get to you to just have a heal on you of some sort.
Has anybody confirmed you can be healed by the?
Yeah, I don't think you can, to be honest.
Oh, you can't.
People were saying you
Well,
can, you
you're
could
far
previous,
up the
but
wall. You're far up the wall, and the range, you have to be close to the back wall to heal people.
Oh, you attempted to heal Portal, but you couldn't.
I have a different question. I posted a screenshot in Guild Chat Mount Doom. Can someone explain this to me? When the spray ended, I used Lay on Hands on Taco, and it only healed him 463.
Yeah, I was great at healing him when he
would have
came
saved
out.
it. That would have saved that
Yeah.
death.
I was gonna call for a lay on hands. Yeah, I don't know. That's
So
super weird.
the same thing happened. I threw a greater heal, and it was as if he had a debuff on him, and it didn't show any bar when I was healing him at all on HealCom. Yeah.
Do you think that's like a spell batching thing there, or is that a?
No, it looked as if he had some sort of debuff on him that we couldn't heal him.
Is it the poison? Do we have abolish poison up? I can double check what
Yeah, there's the mortal
does.
strike, right? There's a 90% mortal strike up that goes up on the tank.
Yes.
Right, and that's the abolish poison should be removing that, right?
So it's just really bad timing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess as part of your like hots that you're putting up, pause. If you just like throw that up on them, I'm not sure what the cooldown on it is. If that's something you put on like earlier than kind of like the right beforehand or not.
No, it's insta and there's no cooldown, so I'll just do that right after they're too hot. So I'll do all three.
Okay.
It might be a good idea to use it right at the end of web spray as well.
I think we've been really close to having the tank survive web spray a couple times here now as well. I think at this point, just to get over that hump, why don't we bust out some Titan flasks here? Get one on Jandor and Taco.
I will tell you that we do seem to have a problem with the shield, because I'm popping one just like a second before the thing goes, and it's going away immediately.
Interesting.
Well, it's probably the bosses hitting him and taking it off. It's just it's just unlucky.
Yeah, Trace, if you can head back and grab those.
Where's Rick James? Get him not to zone in. Can we get the degens? Can we get the summon bots?
Yeah.
So we taking like a 10-minute break?
This is a good time to do your bio break. So while we go collect the Titan flasks and a few other things, we'll regroup here. And
I do have chimeric chops if they need it, if they don't have them.
Yeah, I think at this point just load them up with as damn stuff as possible. So yeah, chops, flasks.
Sorry, I was like all prepared. I pulled out a stack and their lips. Hate models looking the same.
Alright, so let's say loosely everybody be back here in about 10 minutes. It'll probably take us a few to go get all that stuff and get it organized. Let's say like 8:05, somewhere around there, We'll throw out a ready check. Good attempt that last time, though. We got her, about a third of the health in. I think if we iron out a few of these little things and practice up a little bit more, we got this.
I need one person outside.
Rick is coming.
Okay.
There's one more thing we can try, which is we can try the nature resistance aura in our tank group. See if that helps.
Yeah, we should also have a lock imp in the tank group if we can.
Yep.
Is 3 enough?
Yeah, that should be enough, Trace. I think probably only 2 at most.
I know a bunch of people are AFK. I'll check again later if we don't get the answer, but do any of the warlocks here have the improved imp buff?
Does anyone need any more reagents while I'm here? Deej, do you need any more? It didn't work. I accepted the summons and I'm standing here.
Is it because they logged off, maybe?
Did they leave the raid group?
They did.
Degens? Can he hear me?
I think he may have disconnected.
Oh.
What's going on? Sorry, you need my locks again?
Yeah, you logged off or disconnected, and when I went to take the port, it wouldn't port me.
Okay. Rick! No!
Oh no! Oh, did he go in?
No, kill it! Kill it!
Oh! Oh no! Live, little dude, live! Rick James the Protector. But that's interesting because locks can summon themselves if they're not standing in the spot. So
You got the summon trace?
yep, I'm in the raid. Come in, Rick.
Cool.
I ran to the wrong side. I'll get these wings down pat at some point.
You guys both in?
Hey, Gnome.
Yo.
This fight, I think just to get all the extra stamina we need, I think you're not spec'd into improved imp, but I don't think anybody here is, so I might just have you do like the regular imp buff.
I think Nick is.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
I think.
I switched Taco into group 1. If he goes down, we need to switch Jandor back with him.
Good call. Ready check to see who all is back. It's been about 10 minutes now.
I was going to ask you a question about while we're waiting, about the mages. Should we be just a little bit ahead of where Trace is, kind of stacked together, and then we can try to get off our flame strikes and arcane explosions? And I think if we kill them fast enough, they won't wrap the raid. Am I right?
Well, the boss does the wrap of the raid, but we do need to get those killed quickly. They do a lot of damage while everybody else is wrapped. So, yeah, if you want to just be a little bit farther forward, but still kind of close to them, it should be fine. I think the idea is just as long as you catch them with a frost nova before they spread out amongst the healers, that way you can do the most AoE damage to them. You know, you guys can use sappers, you can use flame strike, arcane explosion. You know, whatever
Damn,
you
I
got
forgot
to
to send myself easy throw dynamite.
That'll do.
I'll have to do it next time. I forgot to send it to myself.
Yep, every little bit helps. If there's anybody in that caster group that has sappers, you know, feel free to use them at will on the little spiders.
Anybody have a couple extra?
Landmines might be a good idea on them spiders too, if we can keep the boss from triggering it.
Yep. So, quick question, just to confirm, Titanic, do you have improved imp buff?
He does.
Okay.
I asked him.
Cool. I just wanted to confirm that. So yeah, let's make sure we got the imp buff up and set for the tank group. Let's get our tanks with the flasks and chops and all that stuff and start getting buffed up here. It's awfully quiet, ominously so. Is everybody still here?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, where are they? There.
Where are what?
Couldn't find the Titan flask in my bank, and I kept looking at the lips going, wait, did he not trade them back?
They shouldn't be in your bank, Trace. They should be in your bags.
My bag. I
I
just had a
guess
spot
that's
hard. That guy
gave me a
camped and
heart
trade on me
attack.
and ran off with my 3. Gave myself one, okay? My heart's pumping. Taco, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Do you need chimeric chops?
Oh, yes, that'd be great. Thank you.
Do we have full defensive consumables for Taka? Or do you have them, Taka?
Do you have enough stone shields?
I have enough stone shields.
Okay.
Do you have Elixir of Superior Defense and Rumsy Rum Black?
I have Gordok Green Grog, and I don't have the other thing.
Okay, and D-Gens, you have Devo Aura on, and Knight, do you have the poison leaf thing up?
Okay, I did want to ask about that because I mean, Taco Cat's not going to get it. It's only a 30-yard range. But
okay.
He's just not unless I go very, very close to the boss, which makes me not very useful for wraps.
Yeah, I'm not sure how useful that resist will be versus having another DPS on getting people out of those webs.
Yeah.
Especially, we're already a little bit short on people. We can't be losing people to the webs. So if you're on top of that, let's see how we do with the enhanced tank consumables. On second thought though, it's like if we're going all in on getting the tanks as beefy as possible, Eld, would you mind if I put you in group 1? Would you be able to stand within range of Taco in order to give them the buff?
Nature buff? Will do.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just swap you guys for this that way. I think it's worth having, I guess. But Knight, you're already on top of those, I guess. You're calling them out and stuff.
Is
So.
Taco going to have a mark?
I can put a mark on him, yes.
Thank you.
If you want, you can take that one step further and put, his whole group could be people standing at melee range because he'll hit all of them in group 1.
Yeah, I think we just have group 1 stacked with a bunch of different stuff to help keep the tank alive.
Tracking. Never mind. Tracking.
Gotcha. We're having Lukey's going to do Vampiric Embrace for this one as well to do some additional healing too.
So gotta be careful with your debuffs, guys.
Yep. All right. I think we look like we're all buffed up and ready to go. So I'm going to do one final ready check, and then we're going to move into place and give it another go. Do you have all the consumes you need? Any questions?
One last thing I did want to mention with the timers. Folks who are webbed, there is going to be a few second lull where you're not targetable. So on the timers and everything, folks, if you go immediately onto them, you're not going to be able to actually do anything for 5 seconds or so. So that gives us time to get there when they first start pinging.
Pre-pot small nature resist as well. That'll help you if you're on the wall. because then you can pre-pot that now. Taco, you here? You good to go?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, let's head over, get in position.
Can we give it about 30 seconds? I drank a nature pot, so my potion's on cooldown.
Sure thing. Yeah, we'll just hang out over here.
Whoa, you just shot straight up in the air on my screen. Back
Me?
now, though.
You're bugged.
Spooky.
So just to be clear, I'm melee hunter now, right?
Yeah, basically.
Well,
Give
30
you-
yards should be plenty of range to still shoot through that boss. Just when you're running into position, just have Taco targeted and make sure that you're close enough to give him relief.
Also, if you have your raid frames up, you can see on there when your party has the buffs.
Yep. I know we didn't give you a lot of info on what we're doing here, Rick. Just go in and stab shit, and I think that'll that about covers it for melee. So.
Stella's here too.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Or do you mean he came online? Okay. Let's give this an attempt, and as he works his way up here, we'll get him in here. Alright. I'm going to throw up a pull timer, then it's on you, Taco. Remember, mages stand a little ahead of everybody, get those frost novas off, and then burn those spiders down as quick as possible. Taco, call it when you're ready for us.
You're good.
Got about 10 seconds on the little spiders.
Wraps up.
Little spiders coming soon. Web spray in 8. Get ready to get your hots up. Let's get those little spiders down. Get hots up and shields up.
We gotta get the webs out faster, folks.
Oh yeah, that's way
Good
better.
job. More little spiders in 13 seconds. Keep it up on the little spiders. Little spiders in 2.
Oh, Dejan's dead.
Web spray coming.
Web spray. Get hots up. Bandage if you can. Help out healers. Little spiders in 6.
Wraps.
Little spiders spawn.
Alaki is dead. We need another healer dedicated to Taco.
Myth, switch to
Web
healing
spray
Taco.
5.
Get your hots up. Abolish poison up. Doing great, guys. Stay focused. Can I get a battle res on
Elvenar's
Alethea?
on the wall.
Nature
Nature Protect is on the wall.
Spiderlings in 3. Get ready for AoE.
Web spray in 10.
Someone shoot Taco.
Web spray in 5. Get your hots up. Abolish poison up.
This is going to be the big one.
Yep, so when you see it in rage, be ready to use shield wall for the web
Webbed
wrap.
people.
Spiderlings in 4.
She's enraged. Cooldowns.
Web wrap in 9. Web wrap in 5. Get your hots up. Talker, you're gonna shield wall this
Shield
one.
wall.
Shield wall.
Use your cooldowns. Burn it down.
Staying on boss or going after wraps?
Stay on boss. Burn, burn, burn.
Taco's down.
It's on Jandor. Heals on Jandor.
Burn, burn, burn. Almost down.
5 seconds.
Good work, guys.
Hell yeah.
Spiderlings. Spiders, spiders.
Nice job, guys. Nice job.
And that is
Holy
one
shit.
quarter cleared of that.
I do.
Well job.
Freaking
Well done.
awesome.
Okay. Real quickly though, please call the hots a little bit earlier next time.
Yes, sorry about that. It's
We had a couple rounds without hots because it was like hots and it's like 1 second I have to get 3 casts off.
See what happens
Yeah,
when Rick James comes back into the raid.
Yeah, thanks,
Some
Rick. You carried
Pretty
us
good
there.
DPS numbers on that. Considering a third of the time you can't do anything, with DPS was really good. Good job, guys.
Yeah, we're down 3 people and
I did.
still killed that. This is no joke of a boss. This is super well done, everybody.
That may be the first fight where my V has actually made a difference.
Nice.
Well, it'll make a huge difference on Lothab too.
I didn't even look at the loot. I was too excited that we killed.
Nice healer knuckles up there.
We got a lot of Pally Hunter Shaman stuff tonight. Yay!
So what we can do now is if we dip into the Plague Quarter, we can go work towards the quest completion by killing the trash there, and if we push ourselves towards Noth, we may be able to go get him down as well. So
Timers.
let's
The hell are we waiting for?
There's a teleporter back here. Do we want to take that?
Oh shit,
Yes.
that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's a teleporter that takes you back to mid.
What? It's the eyeball because we got the wooden down.
Wait, stand here for a photo.
In a picture.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
Oh,
pause.
photo.
Photo.
How are we doing on loot timer?
36 minutes.
Oh god, I thought you were gonna say seconds.
While we run there, I guess we could do some of that loot.
Okay, let me get in position for a photo.
Which way are we facing?
Facing up towards the teleporter. Got it. Sorry to those people who teleported already.
It's okay. I've got a video of it for Jeremy, so he can't get too mad.
Looks familiar.
Alright, that's construct. Gotta go one more.
Okay, go 2 more.
Yeah, the spider.
Southeast corner.
I can never remember. I just have to look at what trash is in the room to know. Alright, so for this room we can use the same marks we've been using for trash night. So just like, you know, I'll mark it again here.
You can also move back out of your normal gear into your undead gear.
Aren't these kitey slimes?
Right, so the slimes are an interesting note here. They're supposed to hit really hard. I'm not sure how hard that means, if that's something we actually need to like work for or like, you know, account for, or if we can just, you know, tank them as is.
Garg?
That's not...
So, what we can do is the tanks who are on the slimes, what you need to note is if it hits you really, really hard, just run away. The slimes are super slow, so just kind of kite them around and then we'll kill them last. And if they like one-shot you, I apologize, and we'll get a range or somebody to kite them moving forward. Strong, do you have any? Go ahead, Knight.
You could have hunters kite the slime. I could just kite it. them the
Yeah,
entire
I mean,
time. Running
yeah,
in a circle.
I didn't want to like over-engineer it, but like, yeah, if you and Eld or you and Re or whatever combination want to kite these slimes around, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll kite.
I'll get
Cool beans.
triangle. Eld get diamond. There's only 2 slimes, right?
Yep.
Triangle's a slime. Which one are you getting?
I'm getting triangle. You're getting diamond. Shine bright, my son.
Also, the ghouls, there's nothing special about them. They're just like the ghouls we faced in the previous quarter. So you just kill them one at a time, and they enrage in frenzy.
So everybody, don't do AOE. Just do single target and let us kite.
Right.
Vethis. The slimes move slowly. Do we want to kill the gargoyle first? Because otherwise, because he's padding quickly. I know they're a
Gargoyle
pain.
first.
Sorry, I'm shuffling some groups around here. They got a little cattywampus after the last pull. I think this should be okay though.
Spell it. Spell it for me.
You like that? I like to mix some fun words in there every once in a while. It's the little things, All right, so you said you want to get this padding one first. It's just a single garg. Let's pull it on its next pad around here. Just blow it up. It's gonna do the same AOE poison
pull
thing.
It out here.
Pull it here. You might be able to LOS the first slime bolt, but I don't know if you can. All right, burn it down. Okay.
He doesn't want to be our friend.
All right, I
Wait,
guess we're just gonna let him go
you
back.
guys, I'm going home.
All right.
You have to go in.
He doesn't want to play with us.
All right, so while y'all think about that, also think about desecrated boots for paladin, hunters, and druids.
We'll let this roll off here real quick, then we'll pull these guys.
Guy.
Yeah, we'll try to pull him one more time, and then if that doesn't work, we'll do the other pack.
3.
He probably just won't come out the doorway.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna chain back in.
So if you tank him, yeah.
Degen, Pause, and Ari and Night Tamer at 4. Closing bids in 3.
Moving.
Pause and Degen at 5.
He didn't do the bolt thingies.
Yeah, I guess it's just those other ones.
Ari at 5.
I think there's other ones in here that do the poison bolt as well, so we'll just have to keep an eye out for them. I'm just
Night
cautious.
Tamer at 5.
How's it feel getting to roll on tier gear hunters?
Really, really good.
Closing bids in 3, 2, 1. Roll off.
A strong roll.
Gratz Pause.
Gratz Pause.
All right. Do we want to do this pack then?
If we have time, Myth.
Where's the?
Hey, there's Jeeves.
Jeeves, save us.
Yep, let's get people in here as they come. They can work their way here. Let's keep rolling through this trash here. Doth isn't too far in, so as long as we clean these guys up. As I said, ghouls aren't anything too scary. Just let's pull them back here, and hunters, you guys can kite.
All right.
Let's kill Skull first.
Guys, as triangle comes through, I think, don't they do an AoE damage?
Yeah, get away from them.
So watch as they come through here.
Stun skull. Alright, kill X. I believe those ones are going to be immune to whatever
honey
color
move?
they are. Kill square.
See
So for
about how.
example,
Good.
I was gonna say, for example, on the slimes, like if they're black, I think it's shadow damage they're immune to. If they're red, it's fire. Blue, it's ice, and so forth. So range, basically, you want to kill these ones. So let's kill diamond.
Melee, I don't recommend going in.
Yeah, just let them kite, and if you pull aggro and you're ranged, you're gonna want to just run away from them. Just kite them, just like the hunters are.
Actually, it looks like there's no AoE, so we can totally just hit them.
Just don't pull aggro.
Yeah, I'm reading here they don't do an AoE. It's just the immunity to their school, and they hit like a truck.
So, is there a guide out there for if you've got misconceptions due to playing too much in Wrath?
Yeah, before Wrath and after Wrath.
Like, I need. There's boss guides. I need trash stuff.
I've got a pretty good
There
one
is
on.
actually a lot of trash stuff. Yeah.
Maybe I need to just look in.
I can. I'll look to share that one with the group if anybody wants to know what I quick reference for trash stuff. Like just there, I have it up on my side screen, and I flipped to the Plague Wing and got like the bird's eye view of what each of them does.
Must be
I just
because I was
posted
looking
what
at
I
boss
used.
strats.
I think
trash.
Jandor probably has the same one as I do. Is it the Kramer?
Yeah, he does use that one.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it.
We've got plenty of room up here, except for where does that path go? Right.
I was gonna say, we just
We're good.
can't go anywhere near those stairs over there. That's the danger zone. So
There is one right around the corner here to the right. I'd like to pull that first, please.
okay. So kite the slimes, kill the ghouls. Same thing.
Yeah, please, Mark.
Warriors, please begin fighting over Girdle of the Mentor.
Triangle and diamond are kite targets. Do you want me to pull or wait till the loot is done? Because it's hard for them to do both.
Let's
wait.
hang on.
Did we clear the
Oh,
spider
that's a
wing of
nice
those
belt.
frozen ruins?
Sorry, say that again.
I need the rune of thaw, the word of thawing.
We've been picking up a couple. I happen to have one. I don't know who to give it to.
Mithril. All right, closing bids in 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone that bid 2, please roll off.
Do so quickly. We've got a
Save it.
gargoyle.
That's as far as he comes.
Oh man, what a shitty roll.
Tanky.
Thank you must not be a true TABA.
Because he can roll.
Apparently.
Congrats, Tangi.
Rats.
All right. Is there any more pieces we want to do now, or should we push? Let us know.
We can go now.
Okie dokie.
The next piece is 50 minutes.
Cool beans. All right, on you guys, hunters.
Here we go.
Leave triangle and diamond alone. Kill skull.
Triangle's going to want to come right through. Thank you.
Kill square. X. Alright, let's do triangle. Obviously, if like the one I target is like immune to your main spell types, you can go ahead and attack the other one.
They don't hit that hard.
Especially not when they're not hitting anybody.
It hit me for 2K.
Yeah, that's half my health.
It would hit you harder.
So they're not like they're untankable. We just have to you have to really be careful. You know, heals, that we make sure we have enough heals on whoever's tanking those if we don't just tank them in place.
What we're doing's working, I say, if it ain't broke.
Yeah, we can maybe tank them when the ghouls are dead, but there's no need before then.
Right. So let's go ahead and pull this back. Normally this is a potential skip here, but just for the sake of things right now, I think we should clear it out. Give us room for the Gargs.
Yeah, folks, stay back in the hall. There is a padding guard that comes through that. Why are we calling them Gargs?
Kill Skull.
You prefer Gargle Boys?
Gargle.
Gargle Boys is not an improvement.
Undead Flap Flaps. Does that work?
Yes, Undead Flap Flaps. Interesting.
Let's kill X.
Did Myth leave the raid?
No, I went to try to find the frozen rune in Anoob's room, but it's not there.
Oh, you were just out of range. Everybody.
I'm neat.
Thank you.
I'll need
Yeah, I didn't mean to hit anything on that. It just, it popped up and, I passed on the rest of them, of course.
Yeah.
I just got a thing of thawing as well, Myth.
Excellent.
Michael?
Mithril, the Words of Thawing seems to be priced on the auction house a lot higher than the runes are. You might want to consider just trying to sell them and buying the runes.
Well, the runes, you get multiple runes from one word.
Oh, okay.
Like, I got 6 runes out of my first Word of Thawing.
Oh, that's the max. Nice.
And I got 4 out of my second.
Yeah, Trace, we killed Max now already.
Snag him.
That's.
So we need to stay way back here. So this is, very dangerous here. There's a bunch of Gargs that come up from there. Basically, looks like we're ready enough. Next one that comes, Knight, go ahead and shoot it. But you just, a note to everybody, we're going to pull it back. You don't want to be anywhere near that hallway.
There are gargoyles that come to life if you can't see them, right at the entrance.
I think those are the scary flat flaps. They do the poison.
Scary flap flap.
Stony Boys.
Stony Boys.
There we go. I like that.
Stony boys. Need 4 more Stony boys.
Stony flat flaps.
Gargle Boys. No.
Oh yeah, he's got the poison. Let's burn this one. Alright, so now we have to wait for this debuff to wear off. And that's the danger. Like if another one like pats up or something, then you pull it and just the debuff's not worn off and gets out of control real quick. So until we have an idea exactly what kind of the numbers in that hallway, we should just be cautious.
What I'm seeing on tracking is the same thing. The statues, 2 by 2 by 2, spaced out down the stairs. I do not see another pack coming through.
All right, so I think for these two, we'll do them the same way. Let's bring one way back and leave another up front.
This is going to be entertaining because we have to break. If you can mark them, Vethis.
I'll try, yeah. So
I'll take the one on the left, Taco. You take the one on the right.
Here we go. Is that the right mark, Jan? Killing. Which one are we killing
bring
first?
X is coming back. Kill X.
Keep
Try to
pulling it.
outrange the skull. Yeah.
Yeah, be way back. If you're getting hit by the front one, you should move back range. Burn them, big damage. All right, let your debuff wear off back here if you can. Once it's down, go in.
Holy crap! That's still
Oh
hitting
shit,
us.
that's still bad. Move back.
It's a big range. It's a pretty big range.
I just outranged it here at Bouncy Hunter. I'm gonna die.
First tank that has their debuff drop, head in.
We'll do 6 seconds.
I'm on my way to save someone.
I need heals. Jandor does.
Bandage up after you can, after your debuff drops.
I'm not getting. Okay. All right, I'm going in.
Now we know.
Yep, these ones are pretty rough.
Civic, get out of here.
Hydra's getting out too.
This is out.
Might need to pop cooldowns when it starts using its skin.
You can't line of sight it. It's going right through the wall and hitting everybody.
Can range it.
Yeah, it's gonna. We're not gonna have enough DPS for. Wait, what? Oh wow, that's a thing. He turns to stone.
And he healed.
Yeah, if you don't kill him during the duration of his cast, he heals to full.
I guess I didn't realize he did the animation. I thought he just popped up to full.
The other one reset. The other one reset outside the thing, so I'm just gonna run out.
Do we need
Yeah.
a DI?
Just try to run it. I mean,
just run in.
we're right here at the beginning, so we can run in.
Not yet. He's not reset.
No, he's not reset. He's
Well,
No, it does not reset.
group up and die then if he's not resetting.
Don't do that.
that's why I was asking if a DI was up. Save.
It is, but we're right at the door. We may as well just run.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
And
faster
I'm
to
soul
res
stemmed
people.
anyway.
Yeah, running.
So yeah, those guys are pretty rough. Use your nature resist pots. We gotta pull them farther back.
Yeah, and I think there was some confusion on who was tanking what too.
Did everyone die? Did they reset?
Yep, they reset. Everyone can come in now.
Do you want the hunters to pop up aspect of the leaf there?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, and anybody who has maybe a few good pieces of nature resist on them might want to put them on for this. Strong. Don't we need trash out of here as well?
Yeah, 2 more from this wing, and then 5 from the last wing.
Brain, Bethis. I couldn't see it. When the other one healed, did you see, was there like a cast timer on the heal, or did
Yeah.
he do it? Okay.
We get, once he hits 30%, we get 6 seconds to nuke him the rest of the way down, or he'll do the full heal.
Who's this Archmage here?
I have no idea.
He's the one that's telling us to leave.
No.
He is he's someone that a quest giver of some. It's not a quest giver. You turn something into him.
Okay, I was just curious.
Word cache.
Oh, all right.
What was it again? Jeremy told me, but I forgot.
I
He
think
says
he's
for
for
Atiesh.
Atiesh.
Yes, Atiesh. That's who he is.
He seems to be upset that he's lost it.
Alright, so I think given that we weren't having luck with ranging it here, like we did in the other room, I think our best bet would be to just stack them up and try to cleave them down.
Yeah, probably so.
So let's give that a whirl and see how it goes. I, for one, am putting some nature resist on as well. Because we're gonna need big heals by the time we get them both down, because we're gonna be taking double the stacks as well.
The good news is that Noth is right at the bottom of them stairs.
True dat. So we gotta kill like 6 of these gargs, and then Noth is right there.
Did that other one we killed respawn, I assume?
Probably.
But the cool thing was that he counted towards the quest, so we just killed the 2 stone gargoyles. It's pretty awesome. The gargle boys.
Start trying to make that a thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
It's too late. It's already a thing.
Fetch. So a thing.
I love you.
We're gonna need a poll up for this. We're gonna have to do a guild consensus vote. Okay, so get your nature resist on. Pop a little nature resist.
I suggest just having the tanks go up and grab.
Yep, just go grab the one you got. And since we're not spacing them out, just kind of bring them together and go in and cleave them down.
Eld, you're still in the tank group. Just to throw that out there.
Yeah, but they need nature resist, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, make sure you keep them within 30. I cannot believe I just said that. I'm just saying.
I'm a hunter tank.
Alright guys, the poll is up in Guild Chat Mount Doom. Just hit the reaction and we'll make a decision right now.
Thank you.
Are we pulling?
Yeah, well.
Are we voting?
I was gonna say, I feel like half of the people here are in there voting right now, so let's give it like 10 seconds here, and then
Oh, we've
let's get the
guys.
tanks up here. Let's push through here. We can potentially get one more boss. This guy's a little less mechanically intensive than the other ones were. So let's get Taco Jandor up here. I'll mark a skull on the focus target. Try to cleave them down, but for those of us who don't have cleave, we'll focus on one and just listen when he starts to heal himself. We're all gonna have to focus that one down.
Like Bat Riders in ZG.
Yeah.
Bats go boom.
The bat go boom.
So kill the skull, but use some cleave. Big DPS on skull. Alright, kill the end mark.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. Definitely better.
That'll do. Alright, let's keep
Yay,
healing this.
that's done.
Just keep healing. Just keep healing.
So I think, rather than going into the concert quarter, that trash is a lot of work, and it's kind of, it's more time than we have to go kill 5 monstrosities. We'll designate another time to go in there and, in the very near future to get that trash out of the first part to get the quests done. I think the best use of our time here is let's just finish pushing through here and try to get Noth down.
So Veth, next two, same thing. They're at ping and will come alive when you walk into them. If we can get everyone on the same platform as them, they'll be in range.
Do we want to just pull them to the top of the stairs here? Just
They'll probably start bolting us before we get here, though.
Correct.
It's better,
it's
better to go down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys. We're gonna have to be really on point with this then. If you guys want to go down onto the stairs,
group together, folks.
So everybody get together here. Pretend it's like the gauntlet in AQ. You all got to stay together. So group up.
Can we have a mark? Oh, here we go.
Oh, cool.
Here we go.
Go time. Kill skull. Watch LOS.
Come down onto the stairs, please.
Remember to cleave if you can. Focus skull. Big damage on skull. Get him down. Alright, let's get unmarked.
For the future marking, I'm going on the left one and Taco's going on the right one. So that's
Keep
skull.
healing.
Keep healing.
Eat, eat, eat.
Resist gear, I'm looking at my resist log. If you have a few pieces on, it's making a huge difference for me. So
That's making an enormous difference for me. I've got 156.
I've got 145, and I've resisted probably 10 to 20,000 worth of nature damage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm same thing. I'm over 200 with good gear. A bunch of that P6 gear came out for nature resist. You should look at it and just see if you can pick up a piece or two. It's pretty good stuff.
Beth, is there another pack of those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I suggest every melee, everyone who is not a healer, go and grab a couple of rolls off a mage? Because, yeah, that'll help the healing in that last bit when you can sit and eat.
For reference, for example, Gnome asked me what I was taking per tick. It looks like normal damage would be 1,000. I've got a lot of resists here where I resisted 736 of it, so 75% resist.
And that's at what number? What is your NR number?
145. And I have a bunch of 500 resists as well.
Well, I'm a night elf, so I should be good with my 10 and 8.
Next week I'll try to bring a bunch of magic resistance potions. They don't stack with Hunter Aura, but we've only got a few hunters, so that'll help out.
Yep. I think just, if you're a soaker for AQ, or, even if you're a clothy and you're not used to being a soaker, maybe consider looking into a few of those pieces that just came. So, just came out with Phase 6. Alright, we got one more pack of these. Let's do the same thing. We'll all run down the stairs together. I'll throw up a pull timer.
Myth has some scraps on them.
Hey, Myth, there's a scarab chest.
I seriously doubt that.
Kill skull.
Damn it. My fault.
Unmarked. Alright,
That was way better.
Eat.
Only 5 stacks instead
Eat.
of 7.
God, these guys used to be impossible.
They still suck, but yeah, I can only imagine back in the day.
There were guilds that just literally couldn't even clear these, and so that was Naxx for them.
This should be the boss.
Yep, so...
Do we keep poison on? What do we do?
For this next fight, you want to take your poison resist gear off, so you want to be in your normal gear. So this is Noth. Let me get my eyes up for him real quick.
He is undead.
Alright, so he can lock you out of the room, so we're all going to just inch into the room here shortly. Make sure we're all in the room, then we'll be good to go. Use Expose and Fairy Fire. So the main thing for this one is you can tank him pretty much anywhere. The positioning's not important, just make sure we have a tank on him. His main thing is he cripples the raid at various intervals, and it slows your movement, reduces your attack power. So we gotta get that off the tanks ASAP. So I believe it's a magic effect. So priests, you need to make sure Jandor and Taco have that taken off them right away. So he casts the cripple. He also does it in tandem with a blink ability. So he blinks away and he cripples people. When he does the blink, he wipes threat. So tanks need to be able to like pick him up right after he blinks. So having that cripple off of him is utmost important, so they can charge him, taunt him, whatever. Either or, Jandor, Taco, whoever can pick him up first. It's just sort of managed chaos here. He also curses the raid throughout. You have 10 seconds to get rid of the curse, or he puts a dot on the raid, so there's just general raid damage. So mages and druid, just make sure you are getting rid of the curses as much as you can. That's pretty much his phase one. He curses and he blinks around and does a cripple. There's a second phase where he teleports to a balcony and we fight some ads. I'll post a macro in a second for some tanks to be picking up ads. During phase one, he also spawns. He slowly spawns some ads from the corner. So I'm gonna assign 3 tanks, 1 to each corner. Well, each of the 3 corners he spawns them in. So, and from there you'll just be in charge of picking them up. And I think we just drag them into the melee group and we'll cleave them down. So just keep an eye on your corner. So the spawns are northeast, northwest, and southwest. So if you're looking at your compass, northeast, northwest, and southwest. So those are the 3 corners they can spawn from. Sure, we can mark tanks.
Do we want an off tank per corner?
Trace, why are you being marked with an X?
I don't know. I've been an X for a while. I thought you did it for a reason.
Oh no, it's just like it's auto snapping to you, like it's like it's set somewhere. Oh, we'll just use use a different mark while we figure it out.
Wait, do I have mine set? Oh, I don't have it set.
Regardless, we'll figure it out.
What the hell? Okay, should work now.
Right. So just to drive home the importance, the decurse is super important, so we got to get that off. It'll cause a lot of raid damage, etc. So just mages, that's your top priority over damage or anything else. Just be watching your decursive. I think this is my macro here. Let me. All right, so here we go. So Noth is Taco Jandor, managed chaos. Pick them up as you can. For each of the corners, Civic, Civic, Yonko, and we're gonna have to have somebody else because Rod isn't here.
Rod is here.
Rod's here. Oh, is he? Oh, snuck
Yeah,
in
right
on
here.
me. All right, perfect, just in time. So, all right. So those are the 3 corners. So just to repeat, northeast, northwest, southwest. Just look on your compass, know which corner you're gonna go to. Pick the ad up. You're gonna have a dedicated healer, and just drag those into the group, and we'll cleave them down. They only have like health, so we should be able to just pull them together, and a few melee can switch off and kill them. All right.
Can you please ping southwest for me? It's topsy-turvy in here.
Sure thing. Yeah, so north, northeast, northwest, southwest.
Don't forget south.
They don't spawn. They don't spawn from that corner.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's get just into the room so nobody gets locked out. Put a star on me, so just kind of stack on star. We're kind of right up against the time here, so I just want to get an attempt in on this guy. So I've got some people still in the hallway.
Hi, Tamer.
Harza.
Sorry.
Lulu.
Lulu, come in.
Let's get a fort on Rod. Alright, looks like we're all in here. One more time for the macro, so you know which corner you are. Make sure your healers know which tank you're healing. And just remember, decurse is what's going to make or break this fight. So we got to get that decursed, and priests, you got to get that cripple off of the tanks as well. Other than that, this guy's pretty much tank and spank. As long as you're not killing ads, just DPS the boss. One final ready check. Any questions, concerns, last minute notes? Alright, looks like we're good to go. Throwing up a pull timer. Jandor or Taka, you guys can kind of fight for aggro. Doesn't matter particularly who holds it, or if you want to work out who's holding them, who's picking them up. That's up to you guys. Alright, looks like Jandor you're picking up first, according to Taco. Alright, let's kick this guy's ass. Curse incoming. Ads incoming. Pick up the ads. And just bring him to Noth himself, and we'll cleave him down.
That's not his, right? The Rain of Fire.
Correct.
I don't believe so. Already blinked. Aggro wipe. Pick him up. Let's get these ads down. Alright.
Portal up.
More ads coming. Let's pull them into the group.
Yeah, might as well be res portal.
Yep, go ahead and do so.
Fairy Fire.
Leave him down. Alright, give the tanks a second to pick him up when he blinks. Gotta get these curses off.
It's on Taco.
Yeah.
That's why you have to
decurse. Yeah.
If you can decurse, you should not be doing anything else this fight, pretty much. I mean, unless you have to.
Yeah, that's no worries. This is our first
Nods
attempt
down
at it.
Somebody can pick up that ad.
Let's go ahead and wipe it up here, guys. That's pretty much everybody down. We're not gonna have the DPS to take him down. But yeah, that's we saw what happens if we can't get those decurses off in time. It just does a butt ton of damage, and I don't think we'll be able to heal through that. So
This is the balcony phase, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where is he?
It goes
Well,
up
yeah,
on the balcony, and there's just ads.
right.
So what did we get him to? I was not.
I
How much?
didn't get a look on it. Yeah, I was
Like
I was
60%
on some
maybe?
ads. 60%'s not bad though. For a first attempt, came in here, saw what he does. I think, yeah, like we said, in the future, we'll just focus on decurses.
That's the end, so we can release him right back, right?
Correct. We're like not far into the plague quarter anyhow, and Doth pats around this room, so it's going to be easier to run in for this one.
It's 9.
Do we have for a second attempt?
Healing was
We're
pretty good
up
for
against-
that.
Go ahead, Trace.
Sorry, go ahead. I was just gonna say we were really good for heals on that. They didn't do a lot of damage, those little guys.
Yeah, do I even need to assign heals to that, or should I just leave it loose form, or just have the tanks pull
It
him
was
into
nice
the...
to have me on him. I just threw a renew on him, which just kept him alive, but I was just healing other people.
Okay, well that's good to know. It's mostly just keeping them from like hitting random healers, as long as we can drag them into the melee group. I think that part went really well, so that was good that we got that done. So we can do one more shot at him here. We can do a ready check to see who can stay an extra 5 or 10 minutes. We've got all the trash cleared to it. It's running in straight doing a boss attempt. So if you want to hang around, do one more shot at him. We probably have a good chance as long as we just do our decurses. So
When I'm still flat.
So ready if you can stay, and not ready if you have to go. So it looks like the majority of us can stay. If you have to drop, go ahead and drop. That's our official raid times.
However, Airlana, there's another hunter piece out there, and should get a chance to do rolls before she goes.
Right. Okay. So let's do that real quick then before we have anybody drop. So. Thank you.
Please,
Knight.
everyone, wait outside of the room just in case we get the doors closed. Just wait for everyone.
Can somebody
to get back.
come out and ping?
Nope,
I got lost.
No, we cannot come out.
There should be a sword on the map.
The way is shut.
If you have the Echoes of War.
All right, so
El,
first,
you need to
because
go
this
east,
has got
very far
says
east.
15 minutes. Stygian Buckler.
I don't think that has any practical use in raid.
Amount of armor on it is quite good for a shield, and that's the most important thing for a shield to have. So it is a good shield for anybody who doesn't already have a good one.
I like the way it looks.
Three, two, one. Taco, Yonko, Glendor, roll off. Taco. All right. Gratz, Glendor.
I just don't.
All right. And we have 2 of these desecrated handguards.
I'm coming right back into the game.
Who's out? Elder, you?
Yeah, I finally found it. Thank you for the coordinates.
Are you going to bid, hon?
I think Portal wants to
No,
be
I am not. Go ahead.
Night Tamer at 2, Dejin, Arlana at 2. Closing bids in 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got 4 at 2. Roll off. Arlana and Night Tamer.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats, everyone.
Congrats, everyone.
Yeah, congrats, Night Tamer.
Congrats to everybody.
Let's get buffed up and get ready.
Yeah, drop if you got to. Otherwise, we're going to squeeze in one more attempt here, like super quick. So
I'm standing at the back of the stairs next to X.
We need mages to decurse in this fight since we only have the one druid.
Yep. So basically, you guys drop everything when you see that curse go off. You hop on your decursive and just get as many off as you can. You're gonna have like 10 seconds to get as much decursing done as possible.
If you look like you're not going to get the curse removed, you can run away from everyone else, and it reduces the amount of damage we'll take. So like if there's like 4 seconds left on your curse, and there's still like 5 people that have it, then just run out.
So should we have a range on it, up on it? Like a range gauge?
I don't know what the range is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have to double check. I don't have that notes. Basically, our defense should be remove as much of it as possible.
Everyone in the room?
Let's get in the room so you don't get locked out.
Should we assign
Arza,
groups
please
to
join
mages
us.
so they aren't trying to decurse the same person?
Sorry, disregard that macro. This is the correct one.
If they use decursive, it's really hard to do that.
I was going to say, I just got decursive. That's why I logged out and logged back in, so that would probably help a lot.
All right.
And I forgot all about it until somebody said something tonight.
So just same thing, Civic Rod, Yonko. You guys got the corners, drag them into the melee group, decurse them. Other than that, Taco Jandor seemed to work out pretty well. So you guys do the same thing. I'll throw up a full timer. Decurse and cripple remove. Let's make sure we're on top of that. Curse is out. Bring the adds to the group, cleave them down. Let the tank pick them up.
Pull back mid, please.
Curse incoming in 2.
Curse.
He's on the balcony, I think.
Alright, now we just kill the adds. Tanks take your corners. Just different adds are going to come. I think these ones should have a mortal strike, so just be careful, healers. Yep, these bigger guys are here now, the champions.
Stunnable.
Might be more adds, just keep an eye out. If not, yep, here they come, more adds.
The ads can be slowed.
Keep stunning them.
Noth is back in 20. Be ready to pick up Noth, please.
Alright. Next wave of adds will be harder, so let's try to burn them down in this phase. Not saving cooldowns for anything, so use your cooldowns.
Arihan, stack more
Let the
mid,
tank
please.
pick it up. Curse going out. Big focus on the boss if you can. We need to push it. Let the tank pick it up. It's an aggro wipe.
Damn it.
Sappers if you got them.
Holy water.
Oh, good call.
So they got 200k. Keep pushing it. Ignore the ads. Focus boss.
Got this.
Good job, guys. Kill the ads.
Yeah, woo! Good job.
Great, guys. Nice stuff.
Woo!
That's awesome. What a hell of a night.
Oh, the Libram, the Libram.
Take a picture real quick before we forget.
Yeah, good call. Picture
Everyone
time.
coming for a quick picture. I'm dead. I can take it. Here we go.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, wow.
every piece that dropped Paladin, Hunter, Shaman, Druid.
Thank you everybody for the extra, 15 minutes here or so. We appreciate it. It's really translated into, big reward here getting him down.
Oh, there's a frozen rune over there if we have a thawing thing.
Oh, I do. I want to try it.
Sweet.
All right, Desecrated Girdle, Paladin, Hunter, Druid.
I got 6 frozen runes.
Is there a,
Trace just stole 6. I guess we can all steal 6 now.
I didn't steal nothing.
You know, this means we're just this much closer to the safety dance, guys.
Yep, one gauntlet separates us, so we're almost there.
Since she was out.
Can I get a portal? Because I got a log.
All right, we have 6 people at 2. Closing bids in 3, 2, 1.
Nah.
No night. All right. Last call for bids. We've got 2 people at 3.
Well, have a good night. Thanks for the raid.
Night, folks.
Yeah, good night, guys.
Have a good night.
3, 2, 1. Roll off.
Oh, congrats, Dejan.
Oh,
Ari, did you jump
Ari.
at 3?
Ari,
Oh, you did.
Ari
Congrats.
did. Congrats, Ari.
Good job, Ari.
Congrats, Ari.
Congrats, Ari.
But we still need to kill the living monstrosities, right?
Yes. Yep.
We'll
we
just turn
do.
those in even if we have all our things.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
Beth was saying that it's about half an hour to get to them and kill them because they're way into the they're not like all these other ones which seem to
No,
be
they're
harder.
buried.
Yeah.
Well, they're just time consuming, so it's like, clearing about an equivalent or more of like the trash to Vesuvius, which takes us about a half an hour, so.
Not easy trash to deal with either.
True. It's those packs are a bit rough, but I think we, once we see them, it'll be fine. It's definitely a time investment, but we got people with tokens now. We'll have to get in there and get them down so we can get people their gear.
Roll off, guys.
Yeah, I don't think it's as bad as Fairlena trash.
Oh!
Damn! Glendor.
Congrats, Glendor.
Arya cheered you on then.
I heard her. That's adorable.
Are you want?
And Pendant of... They used to call it something else, but I forgot.
Pendant of Disenchant?
Pendant of worst thing that Max could have possibly dropped.
Right.
I'm gonna go
Pendant
ahead
of forget that
and
loot.
Deprecate that. If you want it, just roll on it.
Literally everything else that Max drops is good.
That's not bad. I like MP5. It helps.
So yours then.
All right.
Sometimes it's nice to have a mana set.
All right, come get your loot. Where is Glendor?
Right here, where I'm jumping. By the way, Roderick Sell a nice cameo, same with Rick James, just showing up to kill a boss and yeah.
Showing up for 2 firsts.
Just casually.
Just hold my beer. Rick James is like, what? Haven't been here for 4 months? Hold my beer, I got this.
And just come in and kill
Awesome
Big
raid,
Spider.
guys. Thanks. Awesome raid. See you next time.
See ya.
It was an
Hey,
awesome.
folks, awesome raid.
Appreciate it, everybody.
Well,
Are we
you
all
know, if I
done?
didn't
Are we
show up,
leaving?
his macro wouldn't be right.
Yes, we're all done, Trace.
Now, ready checked for the military completing 4 horsemen.
Oof.
Hello.
Might
Oh,
need
4
pieces
horsemen.
of tier 3 on our warriors before we want to pull that one.
When it comes to the frozen room, so that we can get that frost resist gear, what do we need to do in order to qualify for that?
The frost resist gear?
Yeah, for that guy over in Eastern Plaguelands at the chapel there, he has like some pieces, but you got to have frost resist gear in order to get the gear. You got to have like 5 of those. The frost runes to get the gear. You have to have
The
like
frozen runes?
one piece.
We're collecting the materials for those turn-ins, so everybody's going to get 2 pieces.
I have all the materials except for a couple of things for the frost resist. We're all going to get the cape and legs. Everybody needs the leg enchant, the ice guard for the leg piece. They are the cheapest cost pieces. That will cost us 3 runes for each person to get everybody a cape. Not a cape. Is it a cape? A ring. Sorry, not a cape. A ring and a pair of legs. It's 1 for the ring and 1 for the legs. 2 for the legs. So that's the easiest way for us to gear everybody up, and that's what we based all of those donation mats on, as well as pieces for tanks, casters, and healers. That should be required. But yeah, that's why we asked for all those donated mats, and that will hopefully get everyone the frost resist that they need for SAF.